He's struggling for almost a week to use keyboard controls. Yeah, well, this might be less than a week, but it's still gonna be hard. Before I'm any good on it, it might take a week to get to diamond level. We're gonna try. Might be streaming this whole week up until Christmas break. Wait, what's your rank right now? Well, I started at plat because I was on a smurf and I didn't want to make another one. So I'm slowly going down. I expect I'll be like bronze with it. By the time I'm down in bronze, I'll probably be at the level of a bronze player. I keep throwing the weapon because I'm not used to the controls. Birthday's a week from tomorrow. Oh, nice. So it's the 27th. Starting to get it down a little bit better, maybe. I'm still not used to the left and right. Oh no! Cassidy's winning so far. Cassidy's good. I like Cassidy. I agree, Cassidy. Buying the $100 pack for Christmas, hopefully. Oh, nice. Collect this pack. Still won't have that. Should probably get it before they remove it. But man, $100, dude. This Christmas break? Pretty much the same time. I mean, pretty much from here until the new year I won't have school. Spent over 250,000 balls to the collector's pack. See, at that point you should just get the collector's pack. I'm about the 21 returns. So 300 for the western chest. Just get like the collector's pack. No, don't worry about it. I spent like $80 on the game, unless you include tournaments and things like that. But dude, it's Manny. We have an actual death.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
I actually see the names if I hit tab. It's hard to hit tab while playing. In my key. Ooh, ooh. So weird, dude. It takes so much hand movement. Are we gonna be ahead here? Okay, we can't get the thing. Can you get the thing? Ah! No! Rest in pieces. Okay, okay. We actually took a stock off of him. Listen, man, you've actually got diamond with the steering wheel. You're a god. Also, what are you right now? We're at, like, high gold, but I've been losing games because that's what my Smurf was at. From whatever it was reset from last season. It was at, like, plat. So, yeah. I might end up being a god. It might be the goal, I think I've decided. Get plat, or not, get diamond by the end of the week with steering wheel. So I have the week up until, I guess, Saturday probably, and try and get that diamond. And I'm gonna upload everything onto YouTube more than likely. It's gonna be fantastic, so people can catch it over there, and you know, because I'm super clickbaity, am I right? We'll probably put everything on YouTube. Be all cool. And if this is on YouTube and you guys are watching from YouTube, thank you. We'll see how it all goes though. But definitely streaming all of it. I probably won't play at all with it off stream. I'll play normally off stream or won't play it all off stream. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Using the pedals too, or just the wheel? The pedals are set up. I'm not using the pedals to control the game, because I figured if I do bother to take this to lands or anything, that would make it extremely hard. Ooh. Z. Make it extremely hard at lands and things. And I also, since you have to press them in, I figured it'd be a little bit of a pain, so just set it up like that. You should use the foot pedal too. I could, but I don't know. What made you think, you know what, I'm going to play with the steering wheel? So the devs joke a lot about the fact that you can play with the steering wheel. Pedals dodge? Yeah, well, I like the way that I have it right now. But this allows it to sit in my lap as well with the way that I have it right now, instead of having to have the thing at your feet. So if you don't have a way to facilitate having the space with your feet, potentially I could use the pedals, but the game doesn't have enough buttons to really... But I could. If we really want, we might use the pedals. But yeah. So the devs know you're actually doing this? I don't know. The devs know that you can do it. I just don't know if any of the devs are, you know, watching the stream. Why are you playing with a wheel? Playing with a wheel for fun. I mean, I can give you advice on how to play. You don't have to leave. I'm playing with the wheel for fun. It's optimal? That's why, yeah, dude. Optimal. Because it's godlike. Oh, no! The devs really ever played with this thing? Yeah. They've played at some point. They mess around a lot with controllers and things. And what kind of things they can get to work with the game. Technically, this steering wheel is actually with the way that the Logitech software works. If you've ever messed around with old Logitech controllers, they the way that they work is you bind them to different buttons on the keyboard. So right now I have them bound to whatever button they are in Brawlhalla to do whatever action, right? So the jump one is bound to space, right? Etc, etc. So if I actually went into the, you know, a chat and hit jump, it would put a space there, right? The rest of them are all WASD, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's the way that it works. It's not some special software or anything. It is a special software, but it's not like the steering wheel is automatically set up like this. And you can set it up in so many different ways. It's actually really cool. I could make it so that the going to the side would be an attack, but I figured, you know, movement is kind of the obvious one. There's just up and down are on the actual D-pad on the wheel, because, you know, how else are you gonna do it? But the devs have messed around with things like Guitar Hero controllers and things like that. And if you have a controller that's like a normal one and there's no way for them to work it into the game, they will, if you message them, they more than likely will try and see if they can find a way to get it to work. So they add support for new controllers all the time. It's actually hurting my wrist more than I thought it would. It's like more strenuous than actual driving, at least like on traditional roads, just because you're moving a lot more and a lot more rapidly. Can you do dares? D-pad? Yes, I have a D-pad on the steering wheel. So if you see on the side right here, right behind that big block, on both sides actually, on this side is the D-pad, and on the other side is a standard set of buttons for what you would normally do as attacks or dodging, it depends. So there's X. It's pretty cool, yeah. But there's it's actually a PS2 controller, so it's X, square, circle, triangle, and they're in the right here on the standard thing. And I'm using those for attack, heavy, light attack, heavy attack, weapon pickup. But yeah, I can kind of show it off real quick. So yeah, D-pad. The other things, there's also on the back, there's gear shifters. So right here is a gear shifter. And on the other side, there's a gear shifter, and those are what I'm using for jump and dodge. That is how it works. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. But yeah, there's a little program that you just installed. And the reason why I did it was because it was sitting around, you know, collecting dust. It is kind of dusty, actually. I don't know if you can quite see it on the thing. So I figured, why not, you know? Two VR games where maybe still be able to smack us. I don't know.
2, 1, brawl.
Just put says that. Yeah. Maybe one of the other streams I'll do some VR games. But this one I'm just gonna do ranked for now. I don't know how much you can hear it, but you can probably hear the steering wheel going back and forth quite a bit because it makes noises. There's some motorized bits on it that... Oh, it took off starting first, dude. Getting used to it. Getting used to it. Pro tip, you can change the key you want to pick up. Yes. Wilson, how's it going, man? I don't know, I think this might be the new most optimal controller. Everybody's talking about keyboard and stuff. I think that people should start picking up old PS2 people should start picking up old PS2 driving wheels. Not even new wheels. It doesn't work with a new wheel. No, you gotta get an old PS2 one that you find in your basement that is dusty. Yeah. This thing is coming with me to next lane, by the way. Whether I'm playing on it or not, that's another story. Hey, if I do this and I get just as good with it as I am as keyboard, because I feel like I could, I will legitimately be the player that plays with a driving wheel. It'll just be an annoying setup. I need to get some driving games now that I know that I can set it up, because I can actually set it up with the driving games as well. Sit on your lap or connected to the table. It's on my lap, touching the table. There's a little bit of a lack of room, but it's like touching the thing. There's a little it's actually kind of cool because you can have it so that it's almost like a mount where it sticks on something, right? There's these little screw bits, but there's also a bit that you can put on it so that it rests between your legs. How's it going, Killer Man? Welcome. So good that even Wilson is scared of you? Yeah, dude. Wilson's gonna be scared. Skippy won't know what to do. Wither Sands, thank you for the follow, man. Hope you're enjoying the shenanigans. No! Oh, he saved me. He's so nice. No, dude. The hell am I looking at? I'll bring my super scope. Yeah. What is a super scope? Suicide teacher? I don't know what that means. Dude. Winking baby, you're looking at a steering wheel. So glad that I'm who watches Suicide Teacher. I don't know what that is. It was so close it was, dude. We're getting better.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Just had that first win. Yeah, dude. Apparently it just takes golds and some time. I want to say we're currently like silver level with it. It's actually like, I think once I get it with my how much I've played the game, it'll come naturally at some point. Like, just everything together. It's just getting it. It honestly feels better than an actual controller already. It's so weird. Like, from the moment I had it set up, I was like, this actually feels really good compared to like a controller as a keyboard player. I'm not used to it, dude. How? Jazz, dude. Is he Addy? I'm not Addy. Oh, it's Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, yeah. You're the first person that's actually... It's called Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. You're the first person that's actually ever guessed that. Because nobody's ever said anything about it. It's one of my favorite mangas. But the show was really good, too. That's why I read the manga. Actually, I want to say it is my favorite manga because I haven't really read too many other manga. Other than Kakushigoto, but it's the same. Hey, we took a stock. Dude, Jazz, you know how? You just hook the thing up, you know? You know what you do and how? Yeah, I just need to memorize the controls. Basically, yeah, get the muscle memory down of how to do everything in how situation. You heard manga? Yeah, dude. You're the fellow. Winking baby. I don't read manga often. I'll admit to that. I watch a lot of anime. I don't read manga often. But my favorite, which the follower notification is from, and it's technically the anime adaptation that it's from, but it's Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. Play with DK bones. I don't have those though. But potentially, I'm considering picking up. We could stream, you know, whatever I can find the controller game with. Your anime, yeah, dude. I'm a big weeb, as the kids call them these days. Should I hear a controller or leave? Dude, I can't hook it up right now, even if I had one. I need to go check out the thing that Wilson said. Oh, you have a super scope? Can you actually hook that up, Wilson? Like, does that thing work to play Brawl? Can we? A Simba. That's gross. It is, dude. It's gross, but it's so good at the same time. Got to gold. Oh no. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Falling down to gold. See, Adamestic. I'm not Adamestic. I just kind of like him, apparently. You have to push the USB on top. But yeah, it has D-pad. Nice, dude.
2, 1, brawl.
Hey, you need a badge? There you go, dude. Thank you for the 10 bits. That will not inevitably fall in the cup that is behind the, well, it'll probably fall towards the wheel. If the cup's still there. I guess glasses here look a lot like him. Yeah, I think it's just the hairstyle on the glass. Did this guy just try to mafia me? Hello? Does he even know who I am? I used to use that when I was actually good. Apparently I look like Addy Mystic. Oh, dude. Mordex is my favorite, but I'm not good at playing him. I don't know why I'm even playing Mordex. I have no audio to him, so he looks a lot like him. Okay. That makes sense. What's a turn with the turning? I gotta get the muscle memory down for how far over it is to turn. The dice roll go the match one. Hold on. Oh, went for the risky reads, dude. For the follow. Norulo. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. Ah, he got me, dude. Dice roll when I go into a match. One game, look at touch. The next, I can't press jump. Oh. Feels bad, man. Mid-airs with the wheel. Def Lady killed. Dude. Spot dodges with the wheel. Easy. Oh. He's trying to abuse me off stage. I'm starting to get it down. I mean, I'm getting owned here. So, as I say that, you know. Caesar, gonna sleep, taking a break from my PC. It's been 9 hours. No life. Okay, man. Esposito, have a good day. Have a good night. That's the one. Nighttime. Sleep well. Don't let no bed bugs bite. I hear they're not fun. 9. Those are rookie hours. Yeah, I streamed that much one day. Actually, streamed 10.5 hours one day or something. 11. It was a lot. I can't remember. It was between two different streams as well. School until 1:30. I went for a spot dodge so I could gravity cancel. It didn't quite work.